Hi there, this is Cliff Dunning, your host at Earth Ancients. A little bit of news that I thought you might find interesting. Google has recently purchased an entire inventory from the new Landsat 8 satellite system that NASA has been using and is planning to patch together a thorough look of the entire globe minus the cloud cover. That is a significant bit of news because that means that they are going to slowly remove all the old cloud cover and replace it with imagery that would look like this image of a complete Earth minus any clouds whatsoever. So what does that mean? That means that independent researchers like me or you and the scientific community can now look at specific locations without the restrictions of clouds. And here's a small sample of what that might look like. Here is the tip of South America, and you can see that this is, there we go, got a little bit of delay here. This is the tip of South America. You can see clouds here. You know, anything that's white is a cloud patch. So if I wanted to go in here and zoom down into that area, I probably would find it very difficult to see underneath the cloud cover. To the right is what Google hopes to achieve in a few months, which is a virtually cloud-free Earth. So this is pretty significant, and I'm looking forward to it. In fact, I actually went and took a look at some areas that were restricted to me because of the clouds. And here we are in New Mexico in the Chaco Canyon, Chaco National Park, and I was looking. They repatched this. This is all repatched, and this is a fascinating area. Chaco is Pueblo Indian area, Pueblo Indian country, and this is one of the structures I've always been fascinated with, and I'll show you why in a minute. This building, they have shown that it was completely designed and plotted and constructed to follow the summer solstice, the winter equinox, and the spring equinox, and a number of other seasons. In fact, I can't remember where it was, but there's part of this building that is built almost like a clock. So the sun hits the section. They could measure the time of the year and things like that. So, but more of interest to me is this feature here, the circular feature, the smaller features here, and I'll show you why in a second. So keep this in your head. We're going to go shoot off to Peru, and we'll take a look at Caral, Peru, and some of the newer discoveries there. So you can see here they're still patching different sections here. So we're going to go back a little bit, back to 2012, and here we go. Let's see if we can get the full. Here we go. So you just saw that Chaco Canyon. Now take a look at this structure. This is Caral. If you don't know about Caral, it's now considered the oldest ruined city in the Americas, estimated at 5,000 years old. That means that this place was in operation around the same time that the oldest Egyptian dynasty was up and running and functioning. I think Corel is much, much older. But let's take a look at the structure real quickly. Notice the ring and the sophisticated layering, flooring. It's a very unusual building that they're really hard pressed to understand. One of the things they've discovered is there are vents in this ring, and there are tunnels that go underneath. They have no idea what those tunnels are, but these vents were used to remove water or gases or something. It's just fascinating. So let's take a quick look at these two. So if we look at them together, you can see that they're pretty close. Now, I failed to mention that the Pueblo Indians lived about 1,000 years ago, or did they? This is pretty similar design, if you ask me. What the functions were of these, we don't know. As our technology gets better and we can read, resonance, we can read patterns, we can read energetics. Maybe this building will make more sense to us. Same with a 5,000-year-old building. Okay, well that's it for today, and I will talk again. We'll touch base again. Thanks.